Today on American Blacksmith, since we've been in the animal carving mood, we're going to go ahead and demonstrate how to do one of the more challenging animal heads, and that would be a buffalo head or American bison. Some of you folks out there have commented how they like the storyboards that we make here, and we're basically doing the same thing here with the buffalo head. So we start out with a piece, in this case, of 5/8 square stock. And the first thing I do is to upset or fatten the end, because this is going to end up being what they call a scarf weld. And I want extra material in here so it's not too thin once I forge out the forge weld. After upsetting, I forge this and spread this material out, and then mark out where I'm going to be doing my notching and folding. And what I mean by that is this piece, then I make two different markings. One, I'm going to fold the head over. The other one is to put the horns in, because we want to forge weld like this with the horns through the material. And we're going to fuse this all together. Again, we're going to use the Rambo School of Arts method for firing up our forge. Okay, I'm going to start applying some flux. Let it soak in a little bit. Don't just go hammering on this. Let it form the glaze. You can see how it'll melt and then coat. Okay, we're going to go for a forge welding heat. So normally we'd be forging in the red area here, 2,500 degrees or so, but we're going to get all the way up into the 3,000 range without burning the material. Especially around the horns and where this seam is. We want to keep that as clean as we can. Go ahead and take some extra time. Just on this back seam. I think we got pretty much the front. There we go. Okay, we went from this profile here with the horns in the middle, forge welded everything together, scarf weld here, and then on the larger one, we're necking down the muzzle, and then we're going to straighten the horns back out and then forge them to a taper. Okay, I got to decide what's top and bottom. Right, next we'll neck this down a little bit more. We'll start making our impressions. We got the mouth, of course, and then we've got the nostrils, and then tiny little eyes in here. And we'll be able to then curve the horns up. But also I need to forge what I call a tuft at the top of the head. So we're going to take a series of cross pins and come through here and push this material up into some hair. With a buffalo, you can't even see their ears. But I made sure that I position these horns at the top. If I let them come out of the middle, then they would have been too far down and it wouldn't look right by the time we turn them up. First of all, I don't think the round is going to stay in place near as good as square into a square slot. Also, the horns will burn at the end. If you don't keep them thick like this, then the forge weld fire will just burn the ends off. Yeah, I gave you. Joe. Okay, here we got the tuft. We got the beard. And at this point, we have the nose, nostrils, the mouth, which is very small on a buffalo. And we're going to proceed with the eyes, sinking the sockets, and then we have a very small oval eye punch. We'll bend the horns next. Okay, I'm going to bend the horns with these round nose pliers, all very smooth edges. So the horns are mostly black or clear kind of a color in a sense, but then we're going to give him hair color here. Final impression was to insert an oval eye punch to get the eyeball very tiny. All right, that completes our buffalo head forging session. Thanks for watching American Blacksmith.